The divine in me greets the divine in you. Do you remember the last time you have verbally expressed your love to your near and dear ones? Not really. In fact, you feel there is no need to express your love as they are simply taken for granted. Okay, have you verbally expressed your anger or hatred to the same persons whom you never thought of expressing your love? Chances are yes. Why? Research has shown that the people we love the most are the ones whom we hurt the most. We are more likely to be aggressive towards our loved ones. It could be a parent, our spouse, or our own children. These are the people that mean the most to us, yet so often we find ourselves losing our temper more quickly with them or saying things we know are hurtful. The bitter truth is, we tend to be more cordial and tolerant with those who are not so close to us. Why do we do this? The answer to the question of why we tend to hurt those closer to us may be due to many factors that we are simply not aware of consciously. Recognizing what might be going on beneath the surface may be enough to stop you from saying or doing something you will later regret. Let's identify the reasons. There may be a communication gap. We may get angry at our loved ones because we have tolerated repeated instances of hurt or sadness and we don't know how to communicate our deeper and difficult feelings. Maybe they are seeking love and attention. If you seem to be picking fights with a loved one over relatively small issues, maybe you simply need them to spend a little more time or attend you. A low level of trust. Ironically, our loved ones know what triggers us, and when they do it, they hurt us more deeply, and we retaliate and hurt them back. This happens only when there is very low level of trust in the relationship. We may have been hurt so many times by those close to us that our response is based not only on the slightest provocation at hand, but also all the past hurts we have endured from that person. Higher expectations. We expect them to know us and understand us better, to be able to predict our needs and feelings. We expect them to be more sensitive and more committed to us. The problem is that much of these expectations we have of our loved ones are never communicated to them. We simply assume they know of it and expect them to keep it. We hurt others because we are hurt. When we hurt someone we love, we are emotionally self-harming. Hurting others always ends up with us hurting ourselves more in the process. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar. It won't matter how many times you say, "I am sorry," the wound is still there. A verbal wound is as bad as a physical one. In anger, people commit mistakes that they later regret because the intellect gets clouded by the haze of emotions. The person then forgets what is right and what is wrong and flows along with the surge of emotions. People say, "He is elder to me. Why did I speak in this manner to him? What happened to me?" What happened was that the faculty of judgment was affected by anger, and hence the mistake of scolding an elder was made. Lord himself says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 63, "Krodhat bhavati sammohah, sammohat smriti vibhramah, smriti bhramshad buddhi nashah, buddhi nashat pranashyati." Meaning, anger leads to clouding of judgment, which results in bewilderment of memory. Thus, the intellect gets destroyed, and when the intellect is destroyed, one is ruined. So, what is the solution? When you feel angry with someone, pause for a few minutes. before saying anything to them in a heated argument. Later, speak calmly to the person about the concerned issue. Speak politely. We are often less careful about politeness and good manners with the people we are closest to. If a loved one says or does something that has hurt you, try not to take it personally. Speak to them as soon as possible and ask them why they acted the way they did. It's likely the person didn't even realize they hurt you, and you can quickly clear up the misunderstanding. Sit down and calmly talk about their expectations of the other. Where the expectations are unrealistic, negotiate to a more practical and workable level. In conclusion, let's not be angry and let's not hurt our near and dear ones by our angry nature. Always learn to cherish those close to you before it is too late. This way, we will empower ourselves to build more meaningful and loving relationships. Express your love, not your anger, and trust the divine. The divine in me.